Let's clear the smoke. So I got a question for you guys, man.
Let's
If a
go.
man and a woman is drinking, can either one of them give consent? Now, when I say this, because both of them have been drinking. Some may be a little bit more tipsy than the other, but can either one of them give consent? Because to me, and I give you my opinion about it or whatever. No, because if the man is drinking, if the woman is drinking, neither one. So I think both of them are held accountable if SA is involved. So if that actually happened, it's on both of them. But it never seems to go that way when you do this, depending on who files it. If the lady files it, and then now it's an investigation on him. But both of them were doing it. You know what I'm saying? Both of them were actually drinking or whatever, or both of them pop pills or whatever. Now, if one of them didn't and the other, I get it. Then you know what I'm saying. If somebody slips something in your drink, I get all that. We're not going down that rabbit hole. We're just talking about two adults giving consent when both of them been drinking.
Okay, I'm smiling, people, only because I could tell you what, it's
Yeah,
getting dangerous out here. It's
yeah,
getting dangerous out here for you going to a bar, uh, the club, wherever you meet people, and you having drinks. You can be anywhere, okay? And you meet somebody, they sitting at the bar or whatever, and y'all have a conversation. Both of y'all are drinking. Okay, the conversation is good.
mm-hmm,
Oh, we want to take it somewhere further.
mm-hmm.
Man, you never know. You just met them. Hey, we always have time. We don't have to do it right now. No way. Meet them somewhere where you're not drinking because you don't know. He already said, we done seen in the media time and time again when people meet someone. And now, you know, it could be, okay, we had a good time. 2 months down the line, somebody's knocking at your door. I'm being questioned for what? We were both together. Now you got to try to prove the damage could already be done. We've seen people's careers, reputations be destroyed. And then if the allegations are false, it's no I'm sorry or anything like that. So I think as far as men and women, you both have to protect yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Um, no, meeting somebody at the club and then, talking about consent to go do something else. Now
Yeah,
we not in that time anymore. I remember
yeah,
back in the day, and I say this,
yeah,
Kane, back in
yeah.
the old Navy days, we all party. We all
Mm-hmm.
would be drinking together. Nobody
But
thought about consent. It was a different time back in those days.
yeah.
And we all party, had fun, did what we wanted to do with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. This day and time is dangerous. And I got the question of should we all have like consent forms? Are you sure?
Well, this is the thing. The only time if you want to go that route with consent forms, the only time you can sign it is when you're sober.
And, thank you, Kane. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, and then you're looking at the legality of it too. If we're sober now, and you said yes, and then when you get inebriated, and then she says no, but you signed this earlier, you said yes.
Ooh, oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
So
Hey,
what do you
hold
do
up.
now? You see what I'm
Hey,
saying?
yes.
Things get misconstrued. I think the signing thing, I think it's more so. Well, you just got to be on your P's and Q's, guys, because I know a lot of women go after this and take advantage of men when it comes to this. But not all. But you
Thank you.
have some that do
Yes.
that or whatever. You just got to be careful out there and not try to. I mean, yeah, you may see a nice lady, everybody's drinking in the club or at a bar or whatever, right? Sporting event, everybody having their drinks or whatever, but they still, both of you guys are inebriated or just been drinking,
Yes.
so you can't give any consent when you've been drinking, or both of y'all, somebody done pop pills, or both of y'all
Mm.
smoking weed or whatever, right?
Oh no.
You know,
Mm-mm. Yes.
if let's say they are smoking weed, you
Yeah.
still can't give consent under weed, can you? You know
No,
what I'm
no.
saying?
When
No.
you involve anything else, we
Yeah,
just talk about alcohol. You talking about
yeah,
popping pills, forget all of that stuff.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
no, no, no. And smoking weed, no, no. Look, maybe I'm old school, but look, and I'm more mature enough now. Man, we talking and everything. Now people exchange their phone numbers, social media,
Yeah, of course, of
So
course.
okay, you get
It's
that.
easy to, yeah, it's
Yeah,
easy to do
it's
that.
easy. But
Mhm.
hey, I'm gonna get you another drink and everything. We're gonna talk later or whatever. When we can meet, we'll set up something else. And then that's
Mhm.
it. They might respect you more. Okay, he ain't just trying to take me back or whatever and all that stuff. No,
Yeah.
because the price could be costly
Yeah, of
for
course, of
real.
course. And I gotta look at it like this. If it goes down that hole of both of y'all, you take her home and she, the next day saying that you took advantage of her when both of y'all were drunk, then I think the guy has the right to prosecute her too.
Kane, we never see it though.
I
Yeah.
know, but I think he has the right to say, you know what? I wasn't in my right mind either. So she took advantage of me too, in my vulnerable state.
Mm.
I wasn't in my
I,
right mind, so I
I see
couldn't
what
give consent.
I see what you're saying. You did that's old reversal rule right there. Okay.
But I
So
mean, if you're gonna go that route, let's go that route. But how can you give consent? Like I can say in my mind, like I give consent, even though I'm inebriated right now, to mess with this young lady that's inebriated, right? You know,
yeah.
or vice versa. She's inebriated, say, "Yeah, come on, you can have it," or whatever. And then I'm inebriated, like, "Oh, she said yes, so let's do it." Yeah, everybody's, you think everybody's on one accord, but you're not when she wakes up and looks next to you and be like, I hope we didn't do what I thought we did. And then she, looks down at herself. Yes, I have. And now we're looking at maybe a lawsuit.
Well, I can say this,
Show
Kane.
going to jail, going to jail.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Kane, I remember, as the older Navy was, dying out, they was having all these classes, military,
Yeah.
uh, hey, if y'all both drinking, somebody, you got your battle buddy. Hey, we need to go. Somebody, watch over this person. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was beat into us and all of that stuff. So uh one of the things I adopted, if me and the young lady that I was with, we knew each other, we was drinking, that's cool. But some person I'm just meeting and we drinking, hands off. That's a negative. I
So,
can
but still, nine
abstain.
times out of 10, it's usually somebody you cool with, man. I mean, I
Yeah.
know some of these ladies get
Well,
down
yeah. Well,
tonight, but
that goes into a
most
whole
of
different thing.
yeah, but most of the ladies that you do mess with, you know them.
Yeah.
Some of them get down on the first night. I get it, but that type of experience. But I'm saying like the ones that y'all been probably going out or whatever, to different dates, and then y'all have drinks at her place or your place. Then
I would
it's
say
still
that's
not
different.
consent. It's still not consent, even
Yeah,
if
if
that's your
y'all were
wife.
item.
Even
Yeah,
if
yeah.
that was your wife, she can do the same thing to you.
Okay, okay. We stepping
Yes.
in the
No, no,
territory where yes, we are. Well, we
it can
know
happen.
that if we marry, we know they still have to say consent. Okay, I got that. We're not
Yes.
even going down that road right there. Let's not
All
get
the
on that
same
path.
though. But because
It
if your
is
wife is drunk and you drunk and you want her and she don't want you at that
okay. Well,
moment.
then that's my wife. Yes, okay, honey. We okay. That's like saying, okay, honey, I
No,
got a
no, I'm
headache.
telling you, you get down with it because you drunk and you're taking advantage of her and she didn't want it at that moment.
Okay, you don't do it. We know that.
No, I'm just saying that people
Yes.
do it all the time,
Oh well, then that's wrong. Come on.
taking advantage of her
Yeah,
in a
we don't
vulnerable
want to do
state.
that. Yeah. I got you on that. I see what
Yeah, you
road you're
don't think
going
that can
down.
happen?
Yes,
Yeah,
that can happen.
I mean, you don't get a badge, a shield badge when you get married and saying that now it won't happen to you anymore. No, it
Yes,
still
I
can
got you.
happen to you. It's still gonna congregation. Y'all agree with that? Yeah, just let me know, man.
Come on, come on, come on.
Y'all
We
let me
got you.
know. Let me know if that's once you get married, then game is game is all good. You ain't got to worry about
No,
that no more.
that's not true. Kay,
No,
stop.
I
Nobody is
know it's not
insinuating that. And
true.
I do not like how you try to make a brother look bad on that. No,
No,
sir.
you
I don't
said
agree
it.
with that.
You said it. You was like, we're going
We
down the rap. No, that's the same hole. There ain't no different
yes,
hole.
yes,
It's the
yes.
same
But
hole of consent. No matter
look,
what your marital status is, it's still consent.
we on the
No matter if
Crimson
that's a
Rose
10-year
Network.
friendship or a 10-year marriage or
Yes,
a overnight fling. What's the difference?
we want consent always in marriage. I do. I have to do a disclaimer, okay?
Mm-mm.
Since you done went
There's no
down this path,
disclaimer. That's
okay.
truth.
It's
That's
just
true.
yes, we all know that though.
Yeah.
That we all know that. So I would say in all of this, and then this could be another topic and talk a couple of minutes on this. Is it harder dating now in 2025 going into 2026 with all the different things? People have to watch out for men have to watch out for women that's conniving. The same thing with women have to watch out for uh dirtbag guys or whatever. But we see even in some marriages that people might sign what is it that they sign prenuptial, and then that would be challenged because I signed it under duress. Now you're in court again. So I think I'm gonna say it could be harder now dating to just find somebody that you really are serious about and you want to commit to. What do you
I
think
get it.
on that?
I get it. I get it. Yeah, it may be hard to find. It's so many different avenues. I think we have too many choices now, so that's why that what makes it harder.
Mm,
I think that's what it is. It's too many choices. You got all these apps, and then you have, yeah, you got your local community where you can walk around and try to find somebody. And also, but you got the apps too. So you got people that you would never run across, and now you're running across them. So yeah, I think that makes it difficult. And then you're trying to get out your comfort zone and try different things. I think that makes it kind of difficult. But when it comes to consent, though,
yes.
I'm just talking about consent, man. You're
Yeah.
both everybody drunk. I don't care what your marital
Don't do
status
it.
is. I know don't do it, but should both parties be liable if there's an allegation placed?
Yes. Yes. Then
Okay.
that would change a lot of things. That would change up the game. Now that's being serious on that. That would
Yeah,
change up the game.
that's
Did we do this
mhm.
together? Okay. Who is pretty much who's gonna file the charges first?
Okay. Well, it doesn't
And
matter who first. You can still
mhm,
file this. You can file the same
oh,
thing.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, I would
You
have
can
to.
file the same thing. Like if she said, "No, he took advantage of me." Oh no, you took advantage of me because I was drinking.
And we haven't seen that
Yeah,
before.
yeah, you haven't, but it can happen. I
Mm,
think so. Let us know in the
yeah.
comments, y'all. Let us know what y'all think about this essay and consent, and if both parties are, drinking, because usually it is both. It's usually
Yeah,
not
yeah,
one
yeah.
person sitting back feeding other person drinks and then just sitting back waiting to take advantage of. It's
Ooh.
never that way. And both parties are usually drinking or whatever, right? If they are drinking. But yeah, just definitely think about your actions, leave a comment, hit subscribe, man. I mean, God, dog, you've been watching us. Hit subscribe, man. Leave your comments. We'll keep this conversation going after this. Anything else, bro?
Man, send us out to your people. Come on, y'all.
Hey,
We trying to grow this network.
for
We
sure.
have the interesting topics. We are what you need and what you want. Let's go.
And that's
Do
the
something.
uncomfortable truth. Hey, baby.
Let's go. Do something, baby.
Right below me, hey, we have a playlist of similar interests and social issues and things that you are interested into. Click on it.
And congregation, just where I'm pointing. This is what YouTube recommends for you to watch because of the content that you've seen of us. Click it,
For sure.
watch
Do it for us.
and
Below.
share it.